I just thought I'd do a quick video just showing how I managed to power my laptops while I'm away in the van. Now I know a lot of people are wondering what's the best way to go about powering something like this, because they don't run actually on 240 volts. I know some people do actually go through to the trouble of wiring a 240 inverter up to your 12 volt battery system, but that will waste a lot of power because laptops themselves don't run off 240 volts. They generally run anywhere between 13 to 19 volts. So if you run an inverter, you're basically stepping up your 12 volt system up to 240 volt just for the proper laptop charger to then step it back down to 13 to 14, 15 volts, which most laptops generally run on. So instead of having to go through stepping up from 12 to 240 back down to 20 again, I've been out and I've actually bought a universal charger. This is one that's just from Maplin's. It's a 90 watt charger and it's auto selecting. You have different tips that go on the end, and that tip just comes off and it's fully interchangeable, and you get a full selection of different tips, and all of these different tips will fit different models of laptops, and it's the tip itself that will regulate the voltage that the laptop will provide. So for example, that one, you might be able to make that one there, that one's saying it'll provide 18.5 volts. So if you had a laptop that has that sort of requirement, you just put that tip on the end and away you go. On the back of the actual unit, it gives examples of the voltages and the amperages that it will kick out. So as you can see there, it's capable of going all the way down to just over 9 volts up to 20 volts. So rather than going from your 12 volt battery up to 240 then back down to 12, 13, 14 volts, this itself just runs off a standard cigarette charger style connector. So you just plug that into your standard general 12 volt power socket that most vans will have fitted, whether it's your normal cigarette lighter that's in the front of the van or if you've got some external ones fitted throughout. So just by plugging that into there, it gives a power light on there, and the adapter also provides a USB charging, a 1 amp charge point as well, so you can charge your phone off that or any cameras at the same time as that's plugged in. So once that's in, as you can just plug it into your laptop, and you see there, it starts charging straight away. Now this adapter, it does actually fit a couple of models, and this is a HP laptop, that's a Dell laptop, and this adapter actually fits both of those because they both run on a similar voltage, similar amperage, so it works perfectly fine off both of these. Now if I had a laptop that had a totally different connector, I would just need to select one of the different tips, and there's a data sheet that comes with the pack that lists which tip fits which model and which one's going to be best for the voltage and the amperage. So let's see if I just plug that into this one as well, and the charge light should light up. And there's the charge light just lit up there, and as you can see down there, the charging icon's going up on the battery. So this is running directly just from 12 volts, just straight off my 12 volt battery pack, going just through your normal bog standard 12 volt power adapter. And as I say, you're not having to use proper 240 volt inverters, anything like that. You're not wasting a lot of power by stepping up to 240 then back down to 12, 14, 16 volts, whatever is required. So that's how I power the laptops that I use when I take away, depending on which one I want to take. One of them's got a bigger screen, so if I'm going to be using, like watching lots of TV videos, I'll take that one. If I'm just going to be doing a little bit of work, I'll just take the smaller, lighter weight one. So as I say, that's the adapters themselves. That one's from Maplin's, but there are others available as well. That one itself was about £25, £30, something like that. They do a cheaper one as well, but it didn't get quite so good reviews. This one's quite a good reviewed model, and as I say, I've had this one for a couple of years. I've been using that in my last van, and it's been lasting perfectly well. I've had over a week away just running that, just to power laptops, and it's been great. So as I say, that works totally spot on. And if I show you the power monitor that I've got down there, you can see that I haven't got anything else turned on in the van. So charging the laptop, it's charging the current 3 amp, around about 38, 39 watts. So that's pretty much exactly what you'd expect from the laptop, just by going looking at the power requirements off the back. So there you go, that's how you can quite easily, cheaply power laptops, but it will also power projectors, things like that. If you need a 12 volt, well, 10 to 20 volt source running off your 12 volt battery that falls within those sort of amperage ranges, there's a nice, cheap, quick, easy way just to avoid having to go through a full 240 volt inverter system. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, by all means, please feel free to check out my channel. I've documented the entire conversion of this video on van on there. Videos covering everything from panelings to the carpeting and fitting the sink, fridge, everything's on there. So if you found the video useful, please rate it, share it, and feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers.